Education to order. First item of business is the approval of the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. The motion carries. Second item is new business, the approval of the 4-day week ballot language required by section 171.028 RS Mill. I'll entertain a motion, guys.
I move to approve the 4-day school week ballot language.
Second. Dr. Grant.
All right, thank you for joining us on this early, Thursday morning, to approve the ballot language required by Missouri State Statute 171028. And so this will allow us to approve the ballot language and so that we can include this measure on the November ballot, if and when we need to take this to the vote.
Any discussion?
Yeah, I had a couple of questions. I'm sure, obviously, we're all aware that we are in the middle of legal proceedings on the 4-day school week, and we don't know what the results of those are at this time. My understanding on these legal proceedings is basically not that we are against voting by any means, but trying to make sure that it is done appropriately for Missouri law and making sure that it is fair to all Missourians. Just a couple little stats: in non-presidential election years, less than 10% of people vote. The average age of voters is over 65. So there's just a lot of moving pieces in a vote. So I guess my question is, if the legal proceedings prevail in what we are working with the state of Missouri through our legal counsel, what happens to if we vote for this legal language now? What happens? And then conversely, if it does not prevail, what happens as far as we've been advised that we may look at, appeals, stays. I just want to kind of have information as far as what could happen to allow us to make the best vote here.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that information. And you're exactly right. That is the whole reason. Can you hear me? You guys are good? Okay, great. So if we do prevail, we will work with the Jackson County Election Board as well as the Kansas City Election Board to have that language removed in that time frame. If it is already on to print, there would be a few things that we would need to do to work with them to get that removed and to pay and be on the hook for that payment for those things that have been printed. So that's how that would work if we are able to, if we don't have to have it voted on. If we do have to have it voted on, we'll be ready to go with the approval of this language. And then in regards to your other question, we would just work with legal counsel as to our next steps.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I know, I'm not sure you have the answer to this, but what kind of time frame are we looking at to have not be charged for the election if we do decide to withdraw? Do you have any idea what kind of timing we're looking at?
So they did not, correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Smith, but they did not have the exact time frame for which they would start the printing process, but they would be in close contact with us when that did start.
So we will have a little bit of warning. We're going to be printing today or
Correct.
next week or whatever.
Yes.
And have we heard anything from legal counsel as far as what we're hearing from Judge Limbaugh as far as when this decision might come down? I mean, I had heard it was going to be prior to this, and we still haven't heard.
Well, we looking at the end of August is what I was last told. So we're well within that time frame, so anytime.
Thank you.
Any other questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay.
Aye.
The motion carries. Last item of business is adjournment.
I move to adjourn.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Do we need to do a roll call for that one, I guess? Sorry. Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
We're adjourned.